Welcome back to Queen Brown with the Wind Down. Tonight, we're diving into those messy romances that promise a quick fix but often lead to more heartache. After one breakup, sometimes the first fling isn't exactly a fresh start as it seems. It's that rebounds that leaves you more confused than you are healed. So if you've ever jumped into something just to numb the pain, you'll want to hear these stories. So tonight, as is, we're going to give you what you want, but may not be how you like it. Because guess what? It is what it is. I'm your host, Queen Brown, and these are my co hosts.
Hey y'all, Miss Bo, how y'all doing?
What's up, world? It's your girl, Dynamite Fun Size.
I hope y'all doing all right this evening. We've just been on a little hiatus due to some little technical difficulties, but we're back and we're ready to attack those subjects. So I'm gonna kick it in with that little quick fix that left you questioning everything. That one thing that you did to feel better real fast. It was just a temporary high came with a long ass reality check.
Hmm.
Maybe that was your first rebound, but that motherfucker rebounded on you. Maybe it was retail therapy that left your account a little gasping, where you gonna get this little extra money from? Or maybe it was just convincing yourself that you're over with it when you were clearly not. So listen, I did something I thought that would make me feel powerful. And for about 45 minutes it did. But after that, woo baby, let me tell y'all something. I was just sitting there like, did I really just do that for
Hmm.
this? See, one thing about a quick fix, it feels like a relief,
Hmm.
but it's just a distraction dressed up, you know, just so you can't even see really what's going on. It don't feel like you're hurt at times. It don't feel like you got a wound, but you are kind of hurt and you do have an open wound. It's just buys you a little time before the truth actually kicks in. So, just as a reminder, don't trade your long term peace for a short term relief. The fix might be quick, but that regret, that part lingers.
Hmm.
So, how do you feel about, the quick fix that left you questioning everything, or give your input or your thought on how that would go?
You gotta take things slow. You just ain't just jump into something. Quick fix ain't gonna do nothing but to be a quick fix. You still gonna, like you said, questioning yourself, questioning what's going on. How did this end up like this? Is this who I really want as my rebound?
I know
You're gonna
that's
be
it.
asking yourself all them questions. Just a quick fix.
What about you, Miss Fun Size?
What's the question?
How do you feel like? How do you feel about a quick fix that left you just like, damn? I thought this was gonna work out, but it ended up just blowing up in my face.
I think that anybody that puts all their eggs in a basket of a quick fix are a little naive. I never go into a quick fix thinking that it's a permanent solution. It's usually for right now gratification, a distraction from whatever led me to need a quick fix, a reaction to some hurt from my previous situation. But I never personally look at a quick fix as a permanent situation. I'm not saying that I ain't had some that turned into that unintentionally and unbeknownst to me. But going into it, 9 times out of 10, I'm just doing it for right now gratification. And I feel that most people should use that same line of thought rather than being like, "Oh yeah, this gonna be my next new boo." I wouldn't go in with all them expectations because a lot of times the person that you meet for your quick fix is just the dude that you saw because he was super cute and he might be dumber than a box of rocks. And that ain't what you want long term. So
Right?
Yeah,
got to
that's
be
true.
careful with them quick fixes. Sometimes they make long lasting problems.
Oh Lord, they surely
Yeah.
do. Because you might jump into something, and you don't know that person might be a stalker or anything could happen.
You
Just
don't got you a toxic one.
Right. We
Yeah.
go from bad to worse.
So just keep it in mind that slow yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Give your time, give yourself time to heal and process whatever you went through, whether it was for the good or for the bad. Most likely, if it's for the good, you're gonna move on with a smooth process. So you ain't gonna feel like it's a quick fix to fix any damn thing. You just gonna keep it sailing. Only time when you really fight, feel like if it's I can't even talk tonight, but if it's a quick fix, it's because somebody done hurt you, which we've all been hurt. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But just try to make sure you heal yourself first before stepping out there. And until then, we're gonna give it a little break. We'll be right back.
Y'all, if your taste buds are tired of the same old, sad, wilted, tired drive through burgers, it's time to level up with Fat Boys Hamburgers and More, where the burgers are thick, juicy, and unapologetically delicious. Fat Boys has juicy, mouth-watering quarter-pound or half-pound Wagyu beef burgers, topped with fresh veggies and warm buns that'll make you want to dance. Fat Boys brings the flavor like nobody else. They don't do just burgers, y'all. They do more. They have wings, all different flavors, hand cut homemade fries, and to set the mood all the way right, they have a delectable, crunchy strawberry cheesecake. So pull up 531 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart and tell Philip that Dynamite Fun Size from Queen Brown with the Wine Down sent you. Don't forget to grab them extra napkins, y'all. You gonna need them. Fat Boys Hamburgers and More, where big flavor lives.
You just said, "Oh, that cheese." What's you cheesing for?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Here we go.
So, okay, y'all. I don't know. We getting it. I'm getting it together. I can't say we. I thought I was the best up for the night, but we gonna come back into this with from heartbreaks to hasty decisions. Have you ever gone through a heartbreak that felt like you had something to do? You know, like something that you had to fix. You can't fix a heartbreak like that. After a heartbreak, you should heal before you jump into something else. Heartbreak hurts. You know, rushing through the pain doesn't make it heal faster. You just putting a band-aid on it. Band-aid gonna come out sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? I said that's my one. I jumped into, you know, because I jumped into something that I thought that was going somewhere to try to heal my heart. Like every average person out here do, you know, you want to find you something you like that, whether you think it's gonna be something or not. You still want to heal your heart thinking this is gonna work, but it's not. You know, person I met, I met him, but I wasn't even trying to meet him. You know, that's how it be. When you looking rough, girl. Look, when I say I was looking rough, but you know, I still kept it cute. Y'all know I kept it cute. Ain't gonna be rough out here. Y'all know I ain't leaving out the house like that. Y'all see me looking rough like that, y'all take a picture and let me know. And be like, look how you came out the house today. No, stop that. But you know, that's how you be mean people when you don't be expecting it. You know, we linked up, start kicking it. You know, it was turned out, I want to say good to me, you know, because I told him my do's and don'ts and everything passed. I mean, he was good. He was, when I say good, he was cute. He was, look, that's the problem. We always try to heal our heart talk about, oh, he was cute. He was cute. Them cute ones get you. So sometimes y'all gotta watch out for the cute ones. You know what I'm saying? But I really liked them. You know, we kicked it for I'll say going on a year before we actually said that, we was gonna just make it official. Cause y'all know me. Y'all too know me. And then after that, it was like I started questioning myself. You
Mm.
know, it's did I rush into it? That's when you start seeing somebody all the time, you got that feeling that you like in the inside, but all of this stuff came too quick. You know, that's what I was asking myself. Was I rushing this stuff? Did I just try to, like I said, put a band-aid on it? And now it's slowly peeling off. And it's got me questioning myself. But it's like I question myself. I had more questions than answers. I was so busy trying to feel better fast. I didn't give myself time to heal at all or feel at all. Heal and feel two different things. You gotta feel yourself. But out of all of it, y'all, I learned that, healing takes time. You can't rush through it. It takes time.
Hmm.
So how about y'all, Miss Lovely? Have you had any hasty heartbreaks?
I don't want to say hasty heartbreaks. All my heartbreaks, they just been cheap. You kind of get accustomed to the
To the behavior.
yeah, the
Dang.
outcome of the situations. But I would say when most people that's been together for years, when you're in a relationship for 5, 6, 7, 10 years, I see people breaking up these days that's been in 20-year relationships. So I think when people are more into those type of relationships where they're coming from a long-term relationship, some of them move too fast because they're trying to seek that same comfort that they're accustomed
Yeah.
to instead of giving yourself time to heal. Or sometimes people do the opposite. They may want that time to chillax, to be themselves, to find themselves, to get out, to explore, and see see what else is out there for them. Because if you're jumping in a relationship or any type of situationship fast, especially after you get out of, like, how you gonna be in a relationship for 4, 5 years and then you ready to settle down in another 3 months and then
Yeah.
say that you're not over them? No, you still need time to heal, because guess what? You're gonna be trying to compare your new relationship to the last
See,
relationship,
that's
or whatever he or she ain't doing. You're gonna be mad because that person is not doing it, when you might have to learn a whole new behavior all over again. So give yourself time to heal. People will use your healing, time frame to manipulate you if they can and use you. So just be clear minded. That's all I'm gonna say. Be clear minded.
all right, Miss Dynamite Fun Size.
What's the question?
Have you had any heartbreaks that turn into hasty decisions? Or is you like Miss Lovely over here? It was like shit. It was all just cheating.
Um, I'm not gonna say I've had
What the pattern?
heartbreaks to hasty decisions. I've had my heart broken, I think. I'm gonna put a question mark there. I'm not sure if I've had my heart broken or if somebody has just pissed me off beyond the means that I'm willing to accept. And then I felt some type of way.
I knew she was gonna say something crazy. She said I felt some type of way.
So, so a lot of times my heartbreak and hasty decisions are manipulative weapons that I use to get retribution on whomever caused me the heartbreak or the inconvenience of me feeling some type of way. I'm a very vengeful person because when I'm in a relationship, and I'm not saying this to make myself seem like I'm whatever, this is just damn truth. I'm a phenomenal mate when I'm in a relationship. I'm all in the whole time, good, bad, ugly, in between. If I say I'm riding for you and you
I'm
mine,
right.
I'm yours, that's just it. And it's gonna take a lot for
Hmm.
you to make me not be loyal to you. So when I cross that bridge, then I feel like you inconsiderate asshole.
Motherfucker.
So now I feel like I should make you feel some type of way too. So my heartbreak and hasty decisions are vengeance and retribution. So that's just how I handle things. Now, what I will say for normal people,
Oh Lord.
Lord, me.
Vengeance and
I'm just saying,
Oh, Lord,
vengeance
have
and
mercy.
retribution. But for normal people, when you're dealing with heartbreak, take that opportunity to figure out who you are in a relationship and who you are as an individual. Because when you figure out who you are, then you can make somebody else whole. And in return, you can teach them, show them, nurture them how to make you whole. So you have to give your time to reset in between one serious committed situation
Mhm.
into the next. It's not horrible to date in between those times,
Mm-mm.
but don't lead so much with your heart when you start redating. Lead with your head and common sense and your
Mhm.
intuition first, and allow yourself the opportunity to truly get to know other people, not just one other person. Don't necessarily look to find your next one. Allow yourself to venture out and experience new things, different things with different people.
Mhm.
And change your type. Everybody has their stereotype. Mine is trifling and fine. That's my problem.
Oh,
Whatever that's
Lord, have
supposed to mean,
mercy.
but
I'm just saying. But date outside of what's your norm because then you'll also grow and your heartbreak won't be as tumultuous and your decisions won't be as hasty.
Because you didn't know what you was getting into. This is something
Like,
new.
yeah,
yes.
My favorite line. This is new to me.
What?
that's just how I feel. That's my take.
Hey, sure. Well, hey, y'all. You had three different opinions on breakup to hasty decisions. That's what I'm gonna leave you with.
So, y'all,
Look, it's something. Look.
I have issues. So, nothing that I say, let me just put this disclaimer out there. None of my life experiences, my opinions, my thoughts should a normal person reenact, recreate, or behave like that. Normal people should not do, say, or act the way that I do, say, and act. Okay? So
Oh,
I try to give you my life experiences and a little bit of common sense. Don't do what I do. It's not safe for you or society. I'm just going to put that out there. So now we're going to talk about when a rebound becomes a second breakup. I am the queen of this. Yes, I just told y'all, don't jump from one thing to the next. I say do what I say, don't do what I do, because I'm like a motherfucking flea. Beep, 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 beep. I'm looking for a new host. Don't break don't break up with me because I'm gonna have a boyfriend in a minute. Like Beyonce talking about to the left, to the left. No, I got somebody to the right, to the front, to the back, upstairs, downstairs, maybe somebody in the basement. Don't sneeze and it sound like we broke up because you're gonna get replaced. I'm good at replacing Mr. A with Mr. B. And oops, see, you wasn't in there that long, but I'm already on F because DE didn't make it. Don't do what I do. Don't rebound and immediately get into something with somebody else. A lot of the time when you do those things, you are setting yourself up for deeper heartbreak. Because one, you're trying to get over the heartbreak from the first situation, but now you done added confusion and a cluster of the self-destruction into the heartbreak that you're trying to heal from. So now you're trying to heal from the healing that you was already trying to have. That's crazy. That's some stuff I do. Y'all don't do that. Anything that make you go, have I lost my mind? That's the wrong behavior. Don't do that. Just I ask myself daily, have you lost your mind? The answer is always yes, but that's telling me that I'm doing a lot of things wrong, like rebounding into a second relationship that turns into another breakup. Don't do that. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for the person that you are in the new situation with. And to be honest, it's not healthy for your ex either, because most times when people break up, both people still ain't said they piece. He may still love
Mhm.
you, but you broke up with him, but you still love him even though you broke up with him. So there's still those funky little feelings that you ain't worked out between you and your ex. And then you're going to take your hurt, the pain of your ex's hurt, give it to a new person, piss them off and hurt them. That's just crazy, y'all. We can't continue bad habits and then say that black dating is hard. Black dating is hard because the black people doing the dating make it hard. Stop
Mhm.
it. Respect yourself, then you can respect another mate. Breakups to the second little situation, don't rebound. Like, I know in basketball, that's the thing to do. Rebound. Throw it. Rebound. Get up there. Box them out. Get it. Don't do that in real life. Don't, let
Get
the
it.
ball go out of bounds in real life. Let the
Yeah.
ball go out of bounds. Let the ref pick the ball up and blow the whistle. That's a reset. That's what we need to do. Okay? That's just my opinion on healthy dating. Because, like I told y'all, I do it the wrong way every time and I enjoy the wrong way. But I'm built for that. I'm like Ford. I'm built Texas tougher, Ford tougher, something. Anyway, so Queen, how do you feel about rebounding and then the rebound becomes a second breakup?
I feel that that's wrong because when you just go straight rebound after your first breakup, you playing with that person's emotions because that person might be ready and you're not ready. But you're happy because that person does relationship things. You know, you're going out and you're doing things. So they seem to get attached to that.
Right,
And then with the other person, it's like you're playing with their heart because they're ready. So then when it comes time for you to tell them that you don't waste this person time the whole time, well, you could have just told them up front, you
right,
know, it is what it is, and it could have went that way. It could have went the right way, or he could have left, she could have left. You know, that person would have had the opportunity to voice their opinion about if they want to
right,
stick around or not.
right,
Because they might want to have kids or something like that, and you might not want to have kids, and
right,
you don't waste years of this person being a parent. So a lot of women want to have kids too, especially. You know, they might be in a relationship for 10 years and that man didn't want to have kids and
right,
because he already got kids, but you still want kids. And then you go out there and find somebody because he doesn't hurt you and that person ain't right, might not even be right, but you moving too fast. You might be wanting to have a baby by him, and they ain't even a good daddy or a father figure, vice versa. So slow down, slow
Right.
down.
I
Don't
agree.
get soul tied.
I like that. I like that. What about you, Miss Boo? How do you feel about when the rebound becomes a slam dunk? And then it didn't count because he stepped out of bounds first, so it's a second breakup. How you feel about rebounds and second breakup?
Girl, y'all know I love getting on that basketball court. I just told y'all. I took that rebound. Slam dunked it and everything. So, shoot, I did rebound before. Yeah, I talked to y'all about it. But shoot, rebound. Sometimes when you getting into it, some people don't even really think it. You already thinking it, you know, this might not go somewhere. It might, if it do, it do. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna take it day by day and see what happens. That's me type of shit. You know.
Wasting people time.
I go until I see your flaws. If I don't like your flaws, sure. You don't like mine, let me know. Shit. We can just let it go. Go on good terms. Sometimes shit. I ghost motherfuckers. So I don't know how they rebounds be ended, but mine, yeah. You can't. But like you said, sometimes you be wasting people time. But sure,
Hmm.
I evidently we were wasting each other time. Cause sure, he stuck right on in with me. So you can't blame that all on yourself, saying you wasted somebody's time when they sitting there with you. If you done told them everything, y'all wasting each other time if it didn't work out.
Yep, you ain't lying. So
So sure. I'm trying to rebound. Sometimes you gotta a rebound can work in the right way. You might find that right person in that rebound. So you never know. You can't just close yourself off.
you surely can.
Sometimes break out there, put your feet on the court. Make sure it don't have no water on the court where you slip it, so
Don't
you won't
slip.
slip. You don't want to slip.
Don't slip.
You need that good grip.
That when when the tennis shoes say on the court.
Slip resistance.
That's my take on it.
So I'm gonna end it with this question and answer. I'm gonna ask the question, but I'm also gonna provide y'all with the dynamite answer. Can a rebound ever evolve into a genuine relationship, or is it destined to be short lived? The dynamite short answer is yes and no. A relationship, whether it's a rebound relationship or the first relationship you've ever been in, or the relationship you have been in after you were single for 5 years, the relationships are only going to be what you allow them to be based on your intentions. If you are not honest in dating, if you are not honest with the people that you are meeting and getting to know with what your intentions, what your wants, what your needs, what your do's, what your don'ts are, we are grown people dating.
Hmm.
So we need to be grown people when we're dating. If you make your intentions known, then a rebound could very well end up being a 30-year marriage. You never know. Just like you could
Yeah.
meet a man at HEB in the morning and he proposed to you next week and look up down the road in 50 years and y'all old as hell sitting on the porch together talking about, remember when we met in HEB? I mean, dating is only going to be as successful as you put the work in for it to be successful.
Hmm.
So, yes, rebound relationships can be successful. But if your intentions are jacked the hell up, like mine be, it's not going to work. So, either be honest in your dating or be honest in the bullshit that you do when you're dating.
Yeah,
The key word though is honesty.
Mm-hmm.
it is what it
That's my
is. Already. We'll be right back. We got a last little commercial for you. Listen, if your hair is in a little need of excellence, I know exactly where you need to go. 512 Excellence Beauty Salon is the spot for flawless cuts, stunning color, and styles that'll turn heads. Whether you're looking for a silk press, protective styles, or just a fresh new look, their expert stylists will have you feeling like that. And let's not forget, the vibe is just as good as the service. It's luxury, relaxation, and top tier hair care all in one. So stop letting your bad hair days hold you back and book your appointment today at 512excellence.business.site and tell them Queen Brown with the wind down sent you. Yes, go get that hair done. Go get that hair done, y'all. Now let's talk about that one person who showed up right after the breakup. That one person that made you feel like all your pain was gone. Whether she brought you flowers and candy draws, help you find your draws.
help me find my
My
drawers.
drums.
Or he bought you flowers and
Candy and all kinds of
and,
gifts.
and all kinds of
Honey.
gifts. Lobster and pasta, took you to
I got a white
Papa
boy on my roster.
the Grand Lux, Fogo de Child, You had him just come up, say all the right things, text you back fast, seemed like he was heaven sent. He like, damn, maybe this is what love's supposed to be.
Man.
But baby, guess what? Mm-mm. I ain't no healing. That was just a high. It
Mm.
was a well dressed distraction, a rebound that looked too perfect. Now, what do you do with a rebound that looked too perfect, y'all? You gonna use it to the best of your abilities. Well, I hope you do, because I know I would.
Mm.
And at first, everything clicked, the vibes matched, everything was good, top tier. But deep down, something wasn't adding up. You weren't ready for it. Well, he wasn't ready for it. Maybe neither one of you were ready for it, because it's always something
Mm.
going on behind the back scene. But guess what? You don't know if it's love or it's just a loneliness in disguise. So it's up to you to figure that out. Don't just jump into something. This rebound can feel like a relationship because you want it to be a relationship, because you want to do those things, because that's what you miss. That's what you were accustomed to.
Mm.
And you can't sleep at night. When you go out and do those things, you're a little too tired. So guess what? You go home and go to sleep. So that's a temporary relief. But then wake up in the morning, you're back to reality. So you be asking yourself sometimes, can those rebounds actually work out? Or how do you feel about if it was real or just a replacement? So what I want to know, ladies, let me start with you, Miss Boo. How do you feel about it if it's real or just a replacement?
You know what? Sometimes it actually can be real because I know mine's was. I had a rebound after that rebound.
So would you say it was real or was it just a replacement?
No, no, it turned out to be real. You know what I'm saying? He was a good man. He a good man. I got a good one. You know, so that's why I always say, if don't be scared. Try a rebound. It might be successful. My rebound, shoe, he took care of everything.
So
You
you
know
don't
what
have
I'm
to worry about
saying?
it, huh?
I didn't have to worry about nothing. Only thing I had to worry about him keep telling me, who got the nuts?
Now who got the nuts?
Because sometimes, when you starting to talk to somebody new and you still worrying about, your past relationships, you got accustomed to doing stuff on your own before you met this person. So just like you said, you gotta get to know that person. They gotta get to know you and all of that stuff. But shoot, I say shoot, take a chance. Shoot, it can be real. Some of them be fake. Shoot, some of them should get it. And y'all, they just holler. We can be F buddies.
You've been cussing the
We can,
whole show. Now you
I
gonna
know.
say F buddies.
Fuck buddies. Fuck buddies. Fuck buddies. Fuck buddies. Sometimes shoot them rebounds. Sure, everybody done had them rebounds as fuck buddies. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yes.
know they ain't gonna go nowhere. Shoot, they know the only time they hear your number pop up on their phone is because you the rebound is gonna be my fuck buddy.
Mm.
Hmm.
So you can have them fake ones and you can have them real ones. Everybody done had both. We don't have them rebounds that was just fuck buddies, you know. But hey, that's my take on you can get a win-win out of each one.
Yes, you surely can. Now, for you, Dynamite, I'm gonna ask you this question: how do you differentiate between a genuine connection versus a rebound fantasy?
I think it's for me. I pay attention to how the man handles me because we all know I am definitely a lot, and your girl need to be handled.
Mhm.
Now, if you are intimidated and you don't put your foot down, because contrary to my behavior in a relationship, I'm a very submissive woman. I thrive on my man taking the lead, being the lead. That's just my moral fiber. So if he's afraid of dynamite, that's a problem. And I'm
Mhm.
going to treat him accordingly. However, if he sees through all of the dynamite personality and allows me to be my genuine self and allow myself to be vulnerable, then I handle him differently because his
Mm-hmm.
intentions are real. So I think you really have to know what you want and who you are so that you can tell when a person is genuinely caring for you because these are the things that you need. These are the things that make you happy. These are the things that make you smile. These are the things that make your life easier versus, oh, I'm doing this because I know she'll like this and she'll give me some ass later. Or I'm doing this because I know this will make her call her home girl and be like, girl, he did this for me, but then she gonna give me the keys to her Lexus and me and my boys gonna go to the club. You have to know, you have to be genuine with you first
Mm-hmm.
before
Yep.
somebody can show you genuine concern intentions in return. So if you're not honest in your dating, 9 out of 10 times what a person is doing for you is going to be fantasy because you're not allowing them the space nor the opportunity to see you vulnerable. So then they learn what you need and they learn how to nurture and care for you. You
Mm.
have to be honest and you have to know yourself. So be genuine with yourself, and then you can tell if somebody else is being genuine with you. And that's how I handle
Mhm.
it. That's how I tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. And with that being said, just remember who you are as a person, what you're willing to take, what you're willing to go through. Heal yourself first before trying to, you know, give
Absolutely.
yourself to somebody else because you might
Absolutely.
not be ready. They may be willing to take it all the way and giving them, your all, giving them everything. Give them everything. I don't care from head to toe. That person's going to shower you and you're just going to use them. Don't use nobody because for number one, you're playing with their feelings. For number two, you don't know what the motherfucker might turn around and do. You don't know if that person is crazy
Mhm.
or not.
Right.
So just look out for what you want and what that other person may want. You might not be ready for them, or they may not be ready for you. But if you are ready, then I would say go for it. If it's something that you've never felt before, because real love is still exists. Real love exists.
Yeah.
And it comes when you ain't even looking for it. God's gonna send you your king or queen when He feel like you're ready for him.
Tell you he
So
at
take your
HEB.
time. Take your time.
HEB cornstarch.
He at HEB.
Yes. And remember, rebound romances might feel like a lifetime, but they're rarely manned by a broken heart. So
Hmm.
take the time to truly heal your worth because it isn't measured by how quickly you jump into something new. It's okay to be single until you're ready for love that's built on a genuine healing, not just a distraction.
Absolutely.
And like I say, this is for both men and women. You good?
Okay,
Amen.
y'all. And I'm gonna give y'all the affirmation of the night. Night night. I am allowed to heal at my own pace.
Hmm.
It's okay to take it slow. I am worthy of my love and respect, and this breakup doesn't define my worth.
Hmm.
My heart is open to new beginnings and experiences that awaits me. Do not close off your heart. You never know who's out there for you.
That's right.
So
That's
send us your rebound romance stories for next week's show. Subscribe, share, and tag a friend who jumped in some love too damn soon.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
to tell their mama, to tell their grandma, because mamas be talking. Your friends, they only talk when there's some juicy gossip. Your mama and them talk about everything. So tell your mama so she can tell your auntie, so your auntie can tell her homegirl. Tell them old people, because the old people make it cool. You know,
Yep.
they make
And
it
gonna
do
have you laugh.
it.
Yep.
They're gonna tell you the truth.
The truth. So
Straight
next
up.
week, we are tackling second chances.
Hmm.
I don't do those, but we're going to talk about that too. When is it right to give love another go? And how do you know if the past is truly behind you? Well, those are interesting situations and questions. And
Hmm.
we're going to get into that next week. 3 weeks from today.
Oh Lord. So we appreciate y'all watching. We love you, America.
Peace out, y'all.